Have you heard about the recent news of a rare fish spotted on the sea surface? This news is surfacing all over the internet and people are shocked to see this. Well, welcome to Magna Fantasia. We warm-heartedly welcome you to another video of crazy encounters with miserable creatures. These are not just some normal encounters. Some of them are so intense that it scares people badly. Without any further ado, let's quickly start the video. Moody Moose. Should we call the man or just a curiosity of encountering a moose that is nearby? The man was recording the moose when suddenly the moose ambushed towards the man. But the man's quick action saved him. He did use his mind at the right time and laid down. I have heard that this trick usually works on bears, but it did work well on the moose too. Moose didn't have any intention of causing any harm, but he surely did a little prank with the man. That proud walk of moose looks like he is happy with his successful prank. Tiger or a lion? Look at these brave men who were trying to chase away this tiger. Tiger was a threat for their village and he could cause a lot of harm to the villagers. The tiger tried to attack the men during this encounter, but luckily these brave people successfully scared off the tiger. Deadliest beast seems to be in full mood of hunting one of them. But is it a tiger or lion? I think it was a tiger. If you think this is a lion instead of a tiger, you can comment down, as I would love it if you correct me. Lolong. Lolong was the world's largest crocodile. This deadliest creature was the reason behind the deaths of some people. These incidents took place in Bunuan, Philippines. The whole town was in a state of extreme danger, so the authorities decide to capture it. On the 3rd of September 2011, Lolong was captured by a team of experts and locals. During this mission he tried to escape a lot of times and became aggressive as well. But due to the presence of experts, he gets caught without causing harm to anyone. Kim Ramos, a crocodile expert, also helped in this mission. The process took more than 3 weeks and a team of almost 100 people actively participated in this mission. So this was a 20.3 feet long crocodile weighing 1,075 kilograms at the time of capture. After 2 years and 5 months of captivity, Lolong died due to pneumonia. But this was the largest crocodile that humans ever encountered. Just an angry bison. National or safari parks are great spots to visit if you want to spend some joyful time, as you get to see a lot of animals that too live. But some parks get extremely crowded by people that just make animals anxious, and as a result they will start attacking people. As you can clearly see how this bison was peacefully enjoying a sunny day, when suddenly people start getting too close to him. That just makes the bison a bit angry. He reacted to their reactions and started chasing them. Look how the boy is running to be safe. Imagine if he got slipped, that would turn out to be a disaster. So while visiting animal parks, just make enough distance so none of you feel bothered. You want to know about the rarest black sea devil and want to know how it came to the surface? Then stick to our number 1. It will explain a lot about anglerfish. But before moving on to the next encounter, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon. If you don't do that, you will encounter one of these described animals. Giant snake. 1. This footage was recorded by some people who went out probably for fishing. But they didn't know that they would encounter a snake on their trip. A giant snake rolled up on a tree branch ready to attack someone. He is probably waiting there for prey. This was a green anaconda, known to be the largest snake living on the earth. Their average size is 6 to 9 meters. And this one in the video seems like a 9-meter long green anaconda. Good for them to leave this alone and mind their business to avoid any unnecessary attack. Well, there are so many humans who have encountered snakes in their life. But here in this scenario, this man encountered one of the largest snakes that was underwater. The man can be seen freely swimming with the snake like they are friends. Seems like the snake was in no mood of giving him any attention. Snake is showing tantrums or might be full. Otherwise the snake could have easily eaten that man. I guess the snake just loves to mind his own business without any interruption. Such a silly encounter with one of the largest and most dangerous creatures of the world. Underwater encounter. Imagine exploring underwater, how fun that will be, but it can bring a lot of danger with it. As a group of people were having this experience, but they didn't know that they were gonna get attacked by a hungry shark. Even though all of them were in full protection, the shark didn't think much and attacked them. Its jaw got stuck between the bars of the cage. Seeing one of the deadliest sea creatures this close will surely be a nightmare. But luckily the shark got itself free and swam away immediately, so it didn't want to waste its power on something like this again. Choosing easy prey will be good for you, you creepy shark. Black bear. Imagine how terrifying these people will be upon seeing a black bear under their tree stand. One of the people is asking others to calm down and don't make much sounds as they are gonna attract the bear. But I guess the bear already spotted them on the tree stand and decided to greet them in person. That's when the real danger starts, as the bear starts climbing the tree. Bears can climb trees, right? And you know that, but one of the people had some kind of spray with him and used it on the bear. Don't know what that spray was. That might be a bear repellent, because it makes the bear run away without looking back even for once. Right move at the right time, otherwise it might be a game end for these people. Elephant. Even though elephants don't just attack people randomly, but still, after looking at their massive size, it is quite dangerous to get free with them. Their tons of weight will be enough to smash you like a glass. Here in this video, some people encountered this massive creature. It seems quite calm. Its long tusk and its giant body is bigger than the cars over here. These people surely had a great experience of this encounter. Look how this elephant is just on the road, like the road is its walking path. He is crossing the road just like a gentleman without making any interruption and any harm to the passing by cars. What would you do if you ever had this kind of encounter with these massive elephants? As soon as he walks by the car, it seems like he is greeting the car members. Just a deadliest pond creature. A moment of appreciation for their efforts as these two young men decided to encounter a giant crocodile that's been in the pond of their house. Doing all this without any specialist is kind of hard, as handling such a creature can be quite a task. But they didn't flinch at all and handled the whole situation bravely. The crocodile tried its best to run back to the pond, but it miserably got stuck in the trap and couldn't make much movements. Boys do save their homies from some uninvited danger, because it was like a ticking bomb which can attack anybody. Komodo dragon. Komodo dragons have venomous bites. Their venom glands release toxins that lower the blood pressure of their prey and cause excessive bleeding. Komodo dragons are known to be the largest living lizard, and their body can grow up to 10 feet in length, weighing around 200 pounds. But don't go for their bulky size, they are excellent runners and swimmers. This man bravely encountered one of these two while it was hunting a prey. I guess the Komodo dragon was already grabbing its prey, otherwise it could have hunted the man instead of the deer. One of the craziest encounters ever recorded on the camera. A worst nightmare. Okay, tell me, according to you, what might be the worst nightmare for a hiker? So if a person goes out into nature to explore it, they for sure want it to be a peaceful trip so that they could clear their mind and stress. But trust me, no hiker would ever want to get encountered by one of the deadliest animals on their way. This hiker seems a bit unlucky and lucky at the same time. Unluckily, the person had an encounter with this uninvited guest, a brown bear. And luckily the bear didn't cause any harm. Think so the person might have played dead, but he did record the video. Now he can proudly show how a brown bear encountered him in front of his friends and family. Gorilla. Encountering a gorilla, oh no, let me correct, an angry gorilla while out exploring nature is quite a scary thing one could have ever imagined. This gorilla surely terrified the tourists badly, because he didn't make one but two attack moves. First, he got angry because tourists were taking their pictures. Camera shutter sound can offend some animals, which make them angry at a point. Firstly, he ran towards the group and stopped right between them. They intelligently handle the situation by not running away. But after a few minutes he decided to leave them and walk away, but he sure wanted to teach them a lesson of shooting him without his permission, so he grabbed one of the tourist's legs. Luckily, all of the people were safe and sound. Anglerfish or Black Sea Devil. Anglerfish or black devil is a deep-sea creature that lives around 660 to 6,600 feet deeper into the ocean where there is no light. Even the sunlight can't reach there. Different species of anglerfish live in the ocean, but the most famous of them is this black sea devil. It has a rod-like appendage on its head which has a blob that glows in the dark. This glowing blob attracts a lot of prey. Anglerfish can easily control its light due to a muscular skin flap which covers the blob whenever the fish wants it to hide. So recently a video is surfacing on the internet where an anglerfish is encountered. But it couldn't stay alive much and died. Have you seen Finding Nemo? The attacker fish was anglerfish, and we assume that it is huge in size, but actually it is not. Females are bigger in size. Seeing this creature on a sea surface is extremely rare because we have less than a dozen of these fish, that too in the labyrinthes.